We are using this series board, and we will show you how it works. We have installed several components in it. For all the loads, we have installed a 20 ampere power breaker. Additionally, there are separate power breakers and fuses for each plug to ensure safety. If a short circuit occurs anywhere, the breaker will trip or the fuse will blow. Next, there is an ammeter installed, which had malfunctioned a few days ago, and we had to open and fix it. Apart from this, there is a voltmeter and a light installed for the main electric supply. Additionally, there are indicator lights for the 2 power plugs, and the series board itself has its own bulb. This is how all these components have been installed. Now, let's give you complete information. Here, you can see these 3 breakers that have been removed, and we'll explain the remaining wiring to you as well. And we will connect these jumpers one by one. As we proceed, you will gradually understand how the connections are made and how everything is wired step by step. First, we will make the parallel connections, but in parallel wiring, we will start by connecting the neutral in series. Now as we proceed, you can see how we join these connections. Here, we will connect the neutrals of all the power plugs, along with the neutral for the switch and its associated plug. Let's install these connections step by step. Now look, the neutral series is ready. Here you can see this is the neutral point. After this, there's another neutral point connected to the power plug, and this setup is part of both the series board and the parallel board. Now, we will install all the breakers, and their on points will be connected to the power plugs. Look, I have already prepared all the jumper wires. Now we will connect them one by one. This will form our line connection. Now, we have installed 2 breakers, and their on points have been connected. This way, these connections are now complete. Finally, we will install the main breaker at the end to complete the setup. Now here, this power plug and this one will be connected at the end because they will be installed with the main breaker, which is rated at 20 amperes. The other breaker, which is connected with the fuse, will be installed first. So let's start by installing it. We will solder this wire with the fuse because we had previously removed it. Look, it has been placed back in position, and now we will solder it. This will be our input point, and the main line will connect here. Let's proceed to install it. Since our main line is coming here, we have joined it, and we will now solder it. The next step is to connect the fuse, which is remaining. This fuse will be installed for the series connection, so we will install a jumper here for the series setup. Now look, the main line has been connected. Next, we will connect all the indicator lights. These lights will turn on when the breaker is switched on, otherwise they will remain off. For this, the on point of the breaker needs to be made common with the lights. This same system will apply to all the lights. We have used different wire colors so that it's easy to identify which wires are for the lights. Now, this wiring is also complete. Since this is the main light, we will connect it to the main breaker. Next, we will attach the earthing wires. Wherever the earthing wires are positioned, we will connect them in series. These are all the earthing points, and we will join them together step by step. All the 3-pin plugs will have earthing, but the 2-pin plugs will not have earthing because earthing cannot be applied to them. Now, as you can see, the earthing wires have been installed successfully. Next, we will install the voltmeter and ammeter and connect them. After that, we will install the main breaker. When electricity flows, it will enter from this side and exit from the other side. So first, we will connect the output. Now, the main wire coming from the breaker has been connected to the ammeter. When the breaker is switched off, the ammeter will also turn off. After this, the supply will be distributed to the other components step by step. The first supply will go to the main breaker, which has already been connected. From here, the power will be distributed to the other breakers through additional connections. Let's proceed with this step. Now, from this breaker, a line needs to be connected to the switch because this breaker will also operate at 20 amperes. And similarly, the power plug will also function at 20 amperes. Let's connect this now. Next, we will complete its series connection because the setup here includes a parallel plug as well. Let's proceed to finish this step. This setup is complete. You can see that the main supply comes through the ammeter, and anything that operates will have its current reading visible on the ammeter. The main supply comes from the main breaker to the ammeter, and from there it is distributed to all the connected points. We have set this up to operate at 20 amperes, and for this we have added a jumper. Now the setup is fully functional. Since a light also needs to be connected, we will install it as well, so the main supply status is clearly visible to us. Let's finalize this. Now look, the main supply is fully set up, and the light has also been installed. Next, we need to connect neutral to all the lights, because they won't work without a neutral connection. As you can see, we have provided a neutral connection to all the wires using a white wire to avoid any confusion with color coding. This ensures everything is organized and easy to identify. Now, we will proceed with the installation of the series circuit. The fuse is already soldered, as you can see. There are 2 wires here, along with 1 main wire coming in. We will connect them in parallel. The parallel wires will go to the switches separately, and one will be connected in the off position. 1 wire has been connected, and now we will connect the second one, also in the off position. Once I show you the other side of the board, you will understand what has been done. This setup will act as a double pole system. To make this setup more secure, we have configured it as a double pole system. The fuse we are using now is much safer because it operates internally and minimizes the risk of short circuits and accidental contact. The previous fuses posed a higher risk of electric shocks and short circuits, which is why we have replaced them with this improved system. Let's proceed to complete the setup. First, the wires are routed to the on position and off position, directly connecting to the holder. The holder has been securely tightened. Now, the connections are made to the series plugs. For the holder, we've connected phase to one side and neutral to the other. Similarly, for the double pole, the second wire has also been connected. Now, the connections for both meters are remaining, so let's complete them. The phase will be connected from this side, and now we will also connect the neutral. Finally, the white wire has been connected for the neutral. The neutral first goes to the ammeter, and from there, it is connected to the voltmeter. With this, both meters will turn on and start functioning. Now, all the connections are complete. The next step is to connect the main supply. The main supply will be connected to this 20 ampere breaker, and the neutral can be installed at any suitable point without causing any issues. Finally, we will install the entire setup onto the board. Let's proceed to finalize this. And here is the box where we will install the setup. This box has been designed in a specific way, with 2 legs added to give it a tapered shape. This is a fully customized box that was built entirely from scratch. Inside the box, you can see a connector has been installed, and these clips are placed to securely hold the breakers. The red wire you see here is for the main supply, and it will be connected to the breaker. Additionally, the earthing has also been properly installed to ensure safety. I have soldered all the fuse points to ensure there are no fluctuations or loose connections. Next, we will install the entire setup into the box. Once everything is in place, I will demonstrate how this series board works and operates step by step. Let's proceed with the installation and testing. Now look, the board is fully ready. Everything has been installed in its proper place, including the bulb, the series plug, and the on-off switch. The switch is off on one side and on the other side. Let me now turn it on and show you how the series board works. The light has started working, and both the ammeter and voltmeter have also started functioning. Now, I'll demonstrate the working of the series board and explain the double pole system. Since this is a series plug, we take this wire and connect it to any plug. The idea is that you can turn on the same bulb from either of the 2 plugs. When both switches are off, the bulb will remain off. If either of the switches is turned on, the bulb will light up and start working. If both switches are on, the bulb will also remain on and functional. When both switches are turned off, the bulb will turn off. If you turn one switch on, the bulb will light up. Even if you change the plug to the other side, it will still work as intended. This setup has 2 points for the bulb, but a multi-dimensional switch system. I have created 2 points specifically to allow the operation of one bulb from 2 different switches. This provides flexibility and ensures smooth operation for testing and control. Click on the left or right thumbnail to watch our next videos, and subscribe. Thank you.